My name is Stephen Basarab, and my parents came to this country in about 1922 from what is today the Ukraine.
My name is Joshua Fabugais. I am from the Philippines, and we moved here when I was 7.
1922, my mother and father, and my oldest sister was a little tiny baby. They migrated to the United States and settled in the New York area in New Jersey. We were in what was called Russian Town.
My aunt and uncle were already here back in 1985, but my parents and I and my whole family decided to move here in Houston, Texas in 2001, and then we decided to move up here in Indiana.
I was fortunate because I was the 6th of 7 children, so I learned English from my older brothers and sisters.
And I was already in the Philippines. I already knew part of English because it was required there. When I moved here, I expanded my English vocabulary. Like, I didn't know big words when I first moved in. So
we didn't have anything in our schools that would help us. So I was very fortunate that my older brothers and sisters taught me and my little sister how to speak English. Nothing at the time in any way that I can recall from kindergarten on that ever helped us in any way with our language. And I never knew anyone that really had a real problem where they would have to either leave school or have special attention. It just didn't seem to be necessary. No matter what background they came from, they were able to master the language.
There are a lot of state requirements that have to be met by law for students that qualify to a certain degree of being an English language learner, and every school has an English language aide that is there to assist the kids in how right now they come into the classroom and they assist the teacher and they assist the kids with whatever areas may be of struggle for them.
Programs that they have to help children to learn the language are doing a really great job. We didn't have any of that. It's just that today the programs that they have are just wonderful, I think.
It's a challenge, but it's also a huge reward to work with those students who come in, especially the students that really struggle just understanding the language, and to see it's a visible growth, to see how much they grow from the time they enter a classroom, from the time they leave, the things that they couldn't do or they didn't know, to the things that they do when they leave.
At school or when I'm out with friends, I speak English, and then when I'm at home, I speak Cebuano or Filipino. So that's how I still know English and still be able to balance and have a conversation in Filipino.
But at home, we were bilingual, and my parents would speak 3 or 4 languages at home, but mostly we spoke only 2.
Bilingual is really fun. It's pretty cool. You know, it's a different experience for people. So if you don't know another language, then try something. It expands your mind on stuff.
Wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.